Hey boys and girls, welcome back to your math lesson for Module 18. We're going to keep reviewing together, but today you will not need your workbook. You will just need a piece of paper for you to do your exit ticket. Bienvenidos a la lección de matemáticas. Vamos a seguir revisándolo módulo 18. Los niños no van a necesitar el libro hoy, solo necesitan una hoja de papel para seguir practicando con nosotros y para hacer el boleto de salida al final. Let's get started. Okay, let's look at this problem. School starts at 8 o'clock. Which clock shows you 8 o'clock? ¿Cuál demuestra las 8? Well, if we look at this first clock, I see here that the minute hand is pointing at the 12 and the hour hand is pointing at 4. The hour hand is pointing at 4. Is that going to show me 8 o'clock? How about this next one? I see a minute hand pointing at the 12 and the hour hand pointing at 8. That could be possible, but let's double check the last clock. Here I see the hour hand, the shorter hand, pointing at 12. Tricky, because the minute hand is pointing at 8, but that can't be right. Going back to the second clock, the hour hand is here pointing at the 8. That means that this is the clock that says 8 o'clock. Did you know that that was the winning clock? I bet you did. All right, superstars, that was so amazing. A plus for you, A plus for you, and an A plus for me. Great job, super. All right, let's keep going. Let's look at number 2. Russell eats dinner at 6 o'clock. Which clock shows 6 o'clock? All right, well, let's look at this first clock. We're looking for 6, and this first clock looks like the hour hand is in between the 12 and 1, and it's the minute hand pointing at the 6. Now, if I'm looking for 6 o'clock, I want to find the hour hand on near the 6. Let's try this next clock. The minute hand is pointing at 12, and the hour hand is pointing at 3. That can't be right. But down here, I see the minute hand pointing at 12. Cool. And the hour hand pointing at 6. Now here's the minute hand pointing at 6 and the hour hand down here pointing at 6. Russell eats dinner at 6 o'clock. That's the hour. So this last clock down here is the correct choice. Did you know that? I bet you did. Oh boy, I'm going to ride my dinosaur. Whoa, here I go twirling around. That made me dizzy, but I'm just so excited that we know our time now. Let's try another one. Number 3. The clock shows when Isabel goes to bed. What time did Isabel go to bed? Let's look at this digital clock. I see it's 8:30. So the 30 minutes are 8:30. Well, let's see if we can read that another way. The first one says 30 minutes after 7 o'clock. 30 minutes after 8 o'clock. And 30 minutes after 9 o'clock. Well, we know we're looking for 8:30, so that's 30 minutes after 8 o'clock. Did you know that one too? I bet you already had that answer picked out. Celebrate. We are so cool. Put on your shades because we're bright stars. All right, let's try one more. Which clock shows 10 o'clock? Let's take a look at this first one. We are looking at, again, at 10 o'clock. This first clock shows us the hour hand in between the 10 and 11 and that minute hand pointing at the 6. That sounds like it might be a good choice, but let's check the others. In the second clock, the hour hand is in between the 11 and 12, and the minute hand is pointing at 6. Let's keep in mind that we're looking for 10:30. And in this last clock down here, our hour hand is in between the 9 and 10. It has not touched 10 yet. And that minute hand is pointing at 6. Which clock now shows us 10:30? It's the first one. We spotted that right from the beginning. Check mark. We did a great job. Let's celebrate. Very good. Can you make that cow good sound at home? Awesome, stars. Let's get to the exit ticket now. This is your chance to show us what you've learned. What time does the clock show? Draw the digital clock to show the time. Look at the analog clock and tell the time on the digital clock. ¿A qué hora muestra el reloj? Dibuja el reloj digital para mostrar la hora. Take a picture of your work and send it to your teacher on Class Dojo. Envíale una foto a este boleto de salida y envíalo a la maestra en Class Dojo. Thank you, boys and girls, for joining me on this fun review. I had a good time doing this one. I hope you did it too. Come back tomorrow for the next review on Module 18. Muchas gracias por habernos acompañado en este video. Me divertí muchísimo. Espero que ustedes también. Regresa mañana para ver el próximo video. Gracias.